Hello children, my name is Gladstone Dhanpal and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to teach class 10th biology 3rd chapter how do organisms reproduce. Okay, so before this I was teaching control and coordination. That chapter is removed from your syllabus, so please don't write that chapter anymore. If you have written then okay, if you have not written then also okay. So just start writing from this chapter. Okay, first we will talk about reproduction. Reproduction means you have seen small babies, okay, how they are formed and how they are coming into this world. So this all things, this comes under reproduction. Before starting off this chapter, I am going to tell you that it is a very interesting chapter, and please don't take it in a negative direction, because many new terms will come and many terms will be familiar also, and many terms will make you some imaginative ideas. So imagine, that's very nice. That is not a problem in that, but please give respect to everyone. Maybe you are watching with your sister, or maybe you are watching with your parents, so please be careful about watching this one. Okay, so let us start. And write down the notes, because it is going to be a longer video. So first of all, what is reproduction? So we'll start with the reproduction. The process of producing new individuals from the existing ones of the same species is called reproduction. Means from the mature or the adult ones, young ones or new ones. Okay, instead of new you can write young also. Okay, young ones are produced, then it is called as reproduction. Okay, why reproduction is necessary? It is necessary for survival. This is necessary for survival. Yes. Okay, and without this life is not possible. Life cannot sustain. Without this life cannot sustain. Means from one generation to another generation life will not go. Okay, now reproduction. Basically this reproduction, it is divided into two broad categories. Okay, how many categories? Two categories. Reproduction, it is divided into two categories. Okay, first we will read about asexual reproduction, then second is your sexual reproduction. Okay, asexual means, first we will talk about sexual. Sexual means where male and female both are required. Okay, and asexual means where only one parent is required. Only one parent is required. Here we will not take any gametes, that is any sex cells, gametes or sex cells, what you are calling sperm and ovum, these are involved. Here no gametes are involved, no gametes participation. Okay, so this is the basic idea about reproduction in asexual and sexual. In my next video I will continue from sexual. Today we will discuss asexual. So asexual is of mainly 6 types. First is your budding, second is your fission, third is your regeneration, then fragmentation, then next spore formation, and the last type is what you call it as vegetative propagation. Okay, this is the basic 6 types of reproduction: budding, fission, regeneration, fragmentation, spore formation, and vegetative propagation. Okay, please excuse me for the sound trouble because of my neighborhood. Okay, now in sexual reproduction, it is only of 2 types: reproduction in plants, in plants and in animals. Only 2 types we will discuss here. This we will talk later. First we will complete this portion. So budding, fission, regeneration, fragmentation, spore formation, and vegetative propagation. So this is the basic 6 types of asexual reproduction. So first we will discuss about asexual reproduction. Okay, your asexual reproduction, as the name suggests, asexual means no inclusion of sex cells or no inclusion of gametes. So asexual reproduction, first type is your budding. Okay, some may be called that, sir, first is your fission. No problem, I am telling about budding. Okay, so first budding means what will take in case of a hydra. Which case? Hydra, a small bud is formed. This is the bud or outgrowth. Bud or the outgrowth is formed. Okay, when it wants to reproduce. So this outgrowth, this is the mother cell or mother body, and this is the daughter. Okay, after some days that bud, it gradually takes the nourishment from the mother and it gradually becomes little bit younger. Yes, then after some days it is becoming more and more young or more and more adult. When it reaches to maturity, means it is able to live independently, then it gets separated or detached from the mother cell. Okay, it gets separated from one mother, one more daughter cell is formed. So 2 individuals are formed. This is called as budding. Okay, it is binary budding. Multiple budding means what will happen? One cell will be there. Suppose in east we'll talk, one cell will be there. From one cell another cell will form. From another cell another cell will form. From one cell another cell will form. Like this, another cell will form. A continuation of chain will form. Okay, and each part will grow into a new individual. This is called multiple budding. So first write down what is budding. In organisms like hydra, a bud is formed in the mother's body. It obtains nutrition up to maturity. After reaching maturity, it detaches from the mother body and lives as an independent independent one. This process is called budding. Okay, now you can write it is of two types: binary budding and here multiple budding. Example, hydra is your example. And what more example? Potatoes, you're eating potatoes. Okay, potatoes, they also go through budding. Okay, you may see some potatoes are jointed. Okay, some are coming, small potatoes are coming in between. So that is also happening through budding. Okay, understood? Next is, second is your fission. The second type of asexual reproduction is your fission. Small topics, so don't become bored. Small topics are there. Fission is a very common one. You can, or you have studied this in your 9th class. So second is your fission. Okay, this is commonly we call it as reproduction in amoeba. Yes, you have learned in 9th class. So what is happening in case of amoeba? What is its shape? It does not have any particular shape. So this is the cell and this is the body. What happens while division or while reproduction? The cell of the amoeba, it is getting elongated. That means thickened at the corners and thinner at the middle. Next, what is happening? Along with it, the cell is also getting like this. Yes, like this. This is the, you can call this one as the nucleus. Yes, the nucleus is also getting here thin. Okay, then on reaching to some level, or that is on maturing, they both separate. Okay, they are now not a single one, they are now different one. This is the nucleus of one amoeba and this is the nucleus of another amoeba. So from one amoeba, two amoebas are formed. So here this is a fission. This process is called as fission. Fission means separating. Fusion means getting together. So fission means separate. So this is a binary fission. Okay, and next is your multiple fission. Two types of fissions can be seen: binary and multiple fission. Multiple fission, it is seen in the case of Plasmodium vivax. Means this agent or this cellular microbe, it causes malaria. Malaria is caused by this. It is Plasmodium vivax. Means it is a single celled. Okay, that single cell, it is multiplying. It is not budding, it is multiple fission. It is occurring quickly within days, or you can call it within hours. Okay, multiple fissions means at a time many cells are created like this. Okay, they live in our blood cells. Yes, they live in our blood. So these are Plasmodium. From one cell to multiple cells, it is happening. Like the coronavirus, when it is entering our body, from one cell to different cells, it is converting. Okay, this is multiple fission. So what is fission? You will write when the body of an individual of an organism splits, not splits, splits into two or more daughter cells, then it is called fission. Example, amoeba and this one, plasmodium. So this is your fission. So we completed the second topic of biology, of asexual reproduction. Then the third topic. Okay. So what is the third topic? The third topic is regeneration. Regeneration means, suppose we will take a planaria. What will take? Planaria. Like this. Okay. A planaria, accidentally it is cut. What it is done? It is cut. Okay. Now on cutting, it is becoming in three parts. Now each part will grow into a new planaria. That means it will grow like this. Middle portion also will grow like this, and this portion also will grow like this. Okay. So this planaria, each part will grow into a new planaria. This is called as regeneration. So how you will write this one? The process by which the process of generation of new individuals from each piece of division of the mother cell, of the mother's body will write. Mother's body is called regeneration. Okay, means each cell or each part will grow into a new individual. Okay, this does not happen on maturity, means on maturing it will not divide. Okay, by accidentally, here it happens accidentally. You have to mention this one also. Accidentally it happens. Example, you can take a planaria. Okay, and what else? The tail of lizard grows back. Only the tail will grow back. Okay, means from the lizard's body, if the tail will cut out, then after some days a new tail will come out. But the tail will not grow into a new lizard. Okay, that is not possible. Only the tail is coming out. So this process is called as regeneration. Okay, understood? Next is your fragmentation. What is the next one? Next one is your fragmentation. The fourth type. Okay. In fragmentation, what is happening? So kindly see here. Sorry. So fragmentation, we will talk about Spirogyra. Means These are like kai, what you call. It is living in what medium? Aquatic medium. Spirogyra. So this is a structure of a Spirogyra. Okay, normally this is the structure of a Spirogyra. Like this they will be. Okay, this Spirogyra, if it is when it wants to reproduce, means on maturing, it will break into pieces, same like regeneration. Okay, it will break into pieces. So this piece, it will grow into a new Spirogyra like this. It will grow into a new Spirogyra. So this process is called as fragmentation. The same process of regeneration, but here only the difference is on maturing or on reaching maturity. Okay, it happens. So that is in case of Spirogyra. Sorry, spelling is wrong. Spiro. Spirogyra. Okay. Next is your spore formation. So spore formation, only up to spore formation I will teach. Okay, so spore formation we will talk. You have to write about this one. Okay, next comes your spore formation. Fifth type, vegetative propagation, I will teach in my next video. Spore formation. Okay, what happens in spore formation? In bodies like Rhizopus, this is the shoot level, this is the root level, then this is the shoot level. Rhizopus, small spores are present in the body of Rhizopus. Okay, on when it want to reproduce, then the spores on rain, when rain will come, then these will blast and small spores, they will come and touch the ground, and in water level they will break. Okay, so in water level when they will break, a new Rhizopus will form, new plants will form. Okay, you can notice this when you are going through fields. Okay, some thorny bushes, they will be sticking, or the seeds will come and stick to your pants, etc., your clothes. So these are happening in case of Rhizopus. Okay, so this also a small thing. So this is spore formation. Detail it is given in your book, so you can write on reaching favorable condition they burst. Okay, so this is about spore formation. So let it be for today. In my next video I will be teaching from vegetative propagation, and this portion also I will teach again, so that you will be clearly understanding. Then please give it a like, please give the videos a like. I have seen nobody is giving me a like, that means you are not liking my videos or whatever. So please give me a like, and don't put any nuisance comment. Okay, don't tell any nuisance words or don't use any nuisance things. Whatever you want to tell, you tell me in my WhatsApp. Okay, and share to your friends. Okay, share these videos to your friends, and also mention it in your notebooks. Okay, so thank you for today. In my next video we'll continue from the remaining portions. Thank you.